Get your steamboats off my river. The New York legislature gave me exclusive rights to operate steamboat ferries between New Jersey and New York on the Hudson.
The 1793 Act of Commerce that regulates coastal commerce gives me clear permission to ferry here, and the federal government supersedes the power of the state of New York. Fight me for it, bro. In court we shall.
The year is 1824, folks, and today we have a doozy for you. In the red corner, fighting out of New Jersey, and weighing in at 155 pounds, and a clear favorite for tonight's fight, we have the big, the mighty, the booming, Aaron Ogden. And the Cinderella Man, the underdog, the man who only wants to hold on to his 2 steamboat ferries, fighting out of New York, weighing in at 173 pounds, the man with a plan, Thomas Gibbons.
The New York State gave me a monopoly over this part of the Hudson River. That means that I am the sole operator of steamboat ferries. Thus, such a little man like you does not hold the right to encroach upon my jurisdiction.
But good sir, your hold is merely a state monopoly given by the New York government. Mine is a federal license that supersedes yours. Thus, I do have the given right to operate on the debated waters.
We rule in favor of the injunction. Mr. Ogden has exclusive license to ferry his ships. Mr. Gibbons must cease to operate his.
Winner, round 1, Ogden.
The New York Supreme Court votes to affirm the decision of the lower courts. Mr. Ogden has sole rights to operate in the part of the river in question.
Winner, round 2, Ogden. Gibbons is going to have to deliver a knockout blow in the 3rd round to win this thing.
I move for an appeal.
Supreme Court Justices, it is clear that I hold exclusive rights to operate steam ferries. This has been affirmed twice now by the courts of New York.
And they ruled wrongly. It is clear that Mr. Ogden is violating the Federal Licensing Act of 1793. And the federal law supersedes the exclusive grant to Mr. Ogden because of the commercial clause of the U.S. Constitution and commercial clause of Article 1, Section 8, which clearly shows that the federal government can regulate the steamboat route between New Jersey and New York because it is an interstate system of transportation. The New York law is unconstitutional and thus should be struck down.
Oh, there it is, the knockout punch we've been waiting for.
I, John Marshall, in the Supreme Court of the United States of America, rule the New York law unconstitutional. Mr. Gibbons, you are free to operate your steamboats on the Hudson as permitted by the Federal Licensing Act of 1793. Court adjourned.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this contest has come to a close. Winner by knockout in the 3rd round of this very intense fight, the fierce, the unbreakable, Mr. Thomas Gibbons. Now let's go to the public to see their reaction to this historic victory by Mr. Gibbons.
I think this decision sets the stage for future expansion of congressional power over commercial activity and a range of other policies we once thought the states had power over. Thus, any state law regulating interstate commercial activities can be overturned by Congress if that activity was somehow connected to interstate commerce. This is a lot of new power for the federal government. The 1793 Act of Congress that regulates commercial coastal commerce!
Oh my god!
I didn't even touch you.
Oh my god!
I think the decision sets the stage for future expansion. I think this decision sets the stage for future expansion of commercial power over commercial activity.
Please.